this is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, it's me, Travis. Anyway, here's, hold please, this is Billie Holiday.
This is a message to the Vault Dweller. Come to the bunker in the back of Revere's satellite array.
Hi.
Hi there.
Come with me. I need your help.
Sure thing.
Howdy, darling. Good to see you again.
How are you doing?
Gotta say, I'm doing pretty good. As you can see by the crate, I managed to get the comm hub back. Although it wasn't easy, let me tell you. I've got the hub inside if you'd like to see it.
Lead on.
All right, follow me. There it is. Ain't she a beaut? Although sadly not ready for service just yet. In fact, I couldn't even turn it on. But I have been able to give the old gal a good going over. Got a rough understanding of the hardware.
You've got my attention.
Well, judging by the internals, this thing mostly appears to be a giant processor. My guess is that it operates as a kind of ASAM switchboard, connecting and communicating with the sensors. Which makes sense, really. I mean, it is called the comm hub. Now, if we could get sensors connected and communicating, that really would open up our options. Let us do some cool things.
Go on.
Well, for example, remote management, mass software updates, division of settlement labor, and the obvious one, better communications. Now, to you, that last thing may not sound like much, but trust me, better communications is something we want. So I think it's in our best interest to get this comm hub running. Really begin to rebuild the Commonwealth.
Give me the details.
You gotta understand, things aren't like what they were in your time. In the Commonwealth these days, reliable intercommunication really doesn't exist. It's held a lot of things back, including settlements. The better the communication we can get within and between our settlements, the better it will be for everyone.
I'm on board. When do we start?
In order to get things going, first, we need to turn this thing on. And for that, we're gonna need some serious power. And I'm afraid my little generator just ain't gonna cut it. However, as luck would have it, just a couple of feet below us is all the power we could need. Concord has a municipal plutonium well. Probably used to power every building in town. To get some real power flowing again, all you need to do is turn it on. That is, if you wouldn't mind helping out.
Nuclear power? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Hey, don't worry about it. Folks have been powering stuff using old tech like for, well, hundreds of years now. Stuff back then was built to be sturdy. I don't think we got to worry none.
I'm on it. It's as good as done.
I knew you'd help. You'll have to discover a way into the old service tunnels running under Concord. Once you're down there, find something that looks like a big old generator. Do what you need to start it up, then head on back.
Still looking for work if you got it. Farm work preferred. Even melon farming.
Come again? What do you mean?
I fucking hate melons.
I assume you'll explain what you're talking about at some point.
First 10 years working the land, and all I grew was fucking melons. It's all my pop knew. So it's all we put on the table. You ever have melon rind stew? Smells like someone boiled the stink out of a brothel mattress. Stays with you for weeks. Point is, I'll grow anything, even melons. But don't ask me to eat them.
I'm listening.
I work hard. The only bed I sleep in is my own. And I know enough not to shit upstream. Oh, and I don't eat melons.
Sounds great.
You... really? Well, point me where you need me. Hate to ask, but I need some help.
What type of help?
Don't worry. I'm not asking you to move my furniture. Used to own a farm of my own. Don't talk about it much. Not since... I lost my better half a few years back. Made it to 58 in the Commonwealth. And he dies of a busted appendix. I want to make the journey to where I planted him. But I don't think I could do it alone. Could you help me make it there?
Well, why are you telling me all of this?
I heard what happened in that vault. About who you lost. You can't ever get them back. But they never really leave you. It's not something most people understand. The way you carry that weight, it makes me think I can too. Maybe just a little longer.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You mean it? I'll head out right away. We'll meet near my old homestead. Sold it to a young couple who reminded me of how things used to be. They said I could visit him anytime I wanted, but better the two of us show together. They're skittish around people they don't know. Thank you for this. I won't forget it.
Hey there.
What's that all about? What do you think?
Your thoughts?
I was just imagining you on the carousel.
Is everything okay between us?
It's all right.
That's all for now.
they come. Please tell me it's over.
You should have all the power you need now.
Yeah, I noticed. When the power came back, it blew out half the bulbs in here. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to replace those. But the important thing is, we now have power.
What? Not even a thank you?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ignore your efforts. Thank you, you did a great job. All right then, let's try powering this thing up. Now let's see here. Okay, connect this there, move that, let the bypass this. I think we're ready to give this a go. Best if you stand back. Okay, that didn't exactly go to plan.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. To be honest, I was kind of worried this might happen. The hub's been sitting around unused for so long, and so many of its parts have degraded. Seems even with enough power, there's no getting around blowing out capacitors and pairs semiconductors. Still, it's worth a try.
I'm sure we can work this out.
Give me a day or two. Maybe I could swap out some of the busted parts, clean a few tubes. It might be enough. I know it may not seem like it, but this was a step forward.
And you're okay?
Sure. I'm fine. Oh, wait, before you go. Here, take this.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Technically, it's just a creative use of an ASAM program with an industrial plot. After all the trouble we've had with raiders, I started wondering if ASAMs could offer a solution. Now, I've not had the time to put some together myself. Been too busy with the comm hub. But what you have there are instructions on how to jury-rig together a sort of defense plot. It's not very advanced, but should at least deter attacks from some of the small fry. But by making the changes listed on that piece of paper, the ASAM should be able to guide someone to build something a little more defensive. After that, it's just a matter of basic maintenance by whomever was assigned to it.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna be busy with the comm hub for a while, so I won't have time to demonstrate. But I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out yourself. Thanks for your help today. I'll put out a radio message again when I've got news. Take care out there.
Who are you?
Mollie, at your service, sir. Don't go taking my pom-poms, yeah?
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, I'm people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
Is that what this place is called?
Yeah, we're a real up-and-comer. A pit stop on the road for traders and such. We're not that big, but we got the bargains. Got a doc that can patch you up. We even got some lemonade. Well, that's what Deezer calls it anyway. There's a small catch, though. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's got to take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
Your town, your rules.
You want to take the test? Pass it, and I'll let you in.
Circle, be unbroken, by and by is a better home awaiting in the sky.
Decorations? I've only seen super mutants with that shit. Right. I'll hang back for now and join you when it's clear. If you see any sign of that family, you keep them safe. Damn it. Look what these monsters did. They were a young couple. Little one on the way. Now they're meat. It's how it always ends out here. Come on. I don't want to look at this place anymore. Not much further to go. He's over here, where I left him. 50 years I knew him. Married for 40. Couldn't have children. Too many rat storms, we guessed. But we stuck together. Survived together. Now I'm alone. Don't know how I'm supposed to survive. Or why I should. Some days, I want nothing more than peace and quiet. That's why I sold this place to that young couple. On my toughest days, I'd visit. To remind myself there was good in this good-for-nothing world. But they're dead because I sold them the homestead. Because they reminded me of a future my husband and I could never have.
You didn't know. It's not your fault.
Isn't it? They said I could visit my husband anytime I wanted. Did my soft heart lead to a soft mind? It's time I stop putting this off. I can't survive without him. I need peace and quiet.
What exactly is going on here?
Peace and quiet is what I named my shotgun.
That's ridiculous. No one deserves to die like that.
And nobody deserves to be food for monsters. But that's the world we live in.
Look, sometimes things don't go the way you planned. That's life.
You'd know, wouldn't you? I'll never get how you can keep on, but you do. There's an old coffee tin I buried by the homestead. Some of my husband's effects. You mind getting that for me? I need a moment with my husband. Don't worry, Self. I'll stick around. Just place those on the grave, if you wouldn't mind. I miss you so much. But it's like you said. I can't let that stop me from living. I won't be back to this place where your body rests. That's because you're with me everywhere I go. And I want you to be with me as I live. Thank you for being there for me, for being who you are. You let me know what you need. I'll always be there for you. See you back at the settlement. Don't be a stranger. At times, all I want is peace and quiet.